Hello there, Super Norse here. Just want to talk today about some sequels and remakes that I'd like to see from both classic and new games. So, I have a lot of games, and I know a lot of you guys do too. And we've just always had some game that we played a long time ago or recently that we were like, why shouldn't there be a sequel to that? Huh. This is a really good game. And I've never seen this before, or this kind of style. Or this kind of style could be its own series. Or this, yeah, so, just want to talk about a few games like that that either need sequels or haven't aged so well in time and could use a remake because they either don't look well or they're obscure and really cool, fun titles. So here's a few. I'll start with the original NES here. Might get a little bit of hate for this one, but I really like Zelda 2. This game is the only Zelda game I consider an RPG. It's a side-scrolling RPG, so like it's the only other side-scrolling RPG I own is Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So, speaking of Symphony of the Night, let's talk about that one next. Here's the Saturn version. Now, this is the version for completionists. So, it has 2 extra areas in it. It also has an additional relic you can find, which is cool. I've heard there's extra familiars, but I've never been able to find them. So, yeah, if any of you know about that, please hit me up. There's a couple of really shitty things about this version. For example, like when Alucard transforms into a bat or mist, it looks so much shittier than the PlayStation version. But in comparison, the graphics on the Saturn, like the 2D, especially like the background, not the foreground, it just stands out more on the Saturn, and I think it looks really good on the Saturn. So, yeah, pick this one up. I highly recommend it if you like the PlayStation version also. This needs a sequel, really bad. I know there's other Castlevania games that were made that play like it, but yeah, they're not as epic, and they don't. We just need a true Symphony of the Night sequel, Konami. I mean, get to it. It's what your fans want. Sheesh, I'd put down money on that right now. Let's move on to the Super Nintendo here. I'd like to see a true Super Mario RPG 2. Really cool game. You've never played it. Put Mario, Bowser, a couple of other cool characters that never appeared again, and an RPG, and yeah, it is badass, and it's made by Squaresoft, and I fucking love Squaresoft. That's their old shit. Here's a case of a game that just needs to be released again, and its prequel and sequel need an official release. And that could only be Earthbound. Enough said. Nintendo, what the fuck? What the fuck? And because I mentioned it in my Capcom video, I want a version of this in 3D. Kind of like it, not the same game. Kind of a sequel of sorts on the 3DS. Moving on to the Nintendo 64, we have 1080. This game set the standard pretty much for snowboarding games. I had a lot of fun with it back in the day, still have a lot of fun with it today. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Here's Banjo-Tooie, Rareware. What the fuck, Microsoft? If you're gonna steal a brand from Nintendo, fucking at least do something better with it. Play the demo of Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. The demo of it on the 360. And I hated that. I mean, you're just pushing stupid carts around and making stuff on it. It's just so bland. And I mean, I know that these were Super Mario 64-ish games. They kind of use the same kind of style, but that's the point. It's not a true sequel. We need a true Banjo 3. It even says at the end of this game, on the GameCube, or, no, not on GameCube, on the 64. I'm holding the 64 game, and I said on the GameCube. I think it was supposed to be because Banjo 3 was supposed to be on the GameCube. And here we have Space Station Silicon Valley. I grew up with this game. I think it's relatively obscure. If you're not familiar with it, you're a little microchip and you gotta switch between animals. Like robotic animals. And it is fucking bad ass. Like, literally bad ass. So yeah, this one needs a remake, really, really bad. And add some extra few levels too. Take-Two. That's who made this. Don't know if they're, I don't think I've played a Take-Two game recently, as if they even still exist. I'll have to look that up. Okay. And here we have Catherine on Xbox 360. This one's recent. Won't say much about it. If you like puzzle-solving games, pick this up. But yeah, Atlas, if you're listening, give us a sequel or a game like it, because that shit was really fucking cool. And last but not least, Xenoblade Chronicles. I got this game. This is the PAL version, and I got this at launch. The PAL version on launch. So it came with the classic controller over here. So if you're familiar with the game, you know it has an epic fucking story. And I know it's a relatively new title, so you know, many of you haven't gotten like the chance to get to like level 90 or whatnot and beat the game. But let's just say there's a lot of interesting fucking twists and turns, and damn did it keep me interested. So yeah, I think that this game definitely deserves a sequel. And you know what else it deserves? It deserves to be in 1080p also. So please, Nintendo, make the Wii U upscale Wii games to 1080p. Please, please, please. My goodness. Well, that's it. That's all the ones I'm going to talk about for now. I may make a future video of sorts. Maybe have this be something that, as I think of games that I've played that could deserve a sequel, and I know you guys have too, and some of you have posted videos and sorts about these kinds of things. So yeah, tell me what you think. I know I have an annoying fucking voice, but hey, we all have our flaws. So, yeah. My dog's sitting down there. Funny. You'll have a good one. Game on.